So, we begin. I'm Captain Nala Ake, Chancellor of Starfleet Academy. We're all the first Academy class to return to our campus in San Francisco after more than 120 years. Some of you are here for your families, some for yourselves. Together, you are the best and the brightest from across the galaxy. A tapestry that is Starfleet. You will learn the skills that shaped our greatest officers. Like them, they'll ask you to give more of yourselves than you knew you had. To dream without limitations. Whatever challenges came before today led you to this moment. You here now. You weave together the future. So go out and seek, explore, boldly go where no one has gone before. It is my great honor to welcome you all to Starfleet Academy.
Hello, welcome back to Capes and Phasers. I'm Trev as always, and he is GreyGamer25. Hi, Grey. We're going to talk some Star Trek today and some Star Trek news. So a few things that came out that we need to get off our chests and our opinions. But at San Diego Comic-Con, so some things were announced very recently, and this is before Star Trek Day, very, very recently. First and foremost, we have the first kind of teaser trailer. It's not even a teaser trailer, it's a full proper trailer of
full trailer.
Starfleet Academy next year, early next year. So I'm guessing like January, February time or something. We also have a little season 4 teaser trailer for Strange New Worlds, which is giving me the fear because there's Muppets in it. And last but not least that I'm intrigued by is the Star Trek Can audio series featuring George Takei and Tim Russ as well. So I'm intrigued by that as well. But yeah, great. We've not long watched again the Starfleet Academy trailer. I'm going to let you get in with your opinion, what you thought of it, because I've got a funny feeling you'll need longer than I will, being from a different generation of Trek.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I have a million things I could say, but the thing that two things that I saw on it that impressed me, one the right way and one the wrong way. We had a whole bunch of member berries, which was great. I love that stuff. You see the James C. Kirk Pavilion, you see a big plaque thing or whatever behind these students with all the famous names throughout the Trek series that have been on, which was pretty cool. And there was a couple other little things here and there, so that all stuff was cool. But when you rely so much on member berries, that means that the show's probably stinks. First of all, no one asked for this show, but they're bringing it out anyway. And we talked about how that had to be done by contract-wise, blah, blah, blah. No one asked for it. Everybody asked for Legacy. Legacy didn't happen. They lost their good people,
Did anyone ask for
et cetera.
Voyager or Deep Space Nine or Next Generation?
I mean, it's just, wow. And then when I hear 90210... which is the common thing I keep hearing about Starfleet Academy. Then I see scenes of 90210 in this trailer, and I'm just going like, oh my, come on, man. I don't care about teen angst. It's obviously aimed at late teens, maybe early 20s, and that's it. That's the audience. There's no doubt about it. Holly Hunter is a great actress. I respect her and everything, but I'm sorry, she looks terrible in this. In this, and when she sits in the captain's chair, she's sitting in the captain's chair of a ship, you know. And I don't know what ship it is, but it is a ship. And she sits down like she's scared of it. That's not a captain. A captain sits down with authority, you know, with being dynamic, you know, commanding, right? She sits down like she's timid and she has her hands on her legs like she's in a I don't know what,
It's
waiting
a
for a cab.
trailer. You've got no context of as to why she's doing that. That's what
No,
trailers
I
do.
agree, but if you're making a trailer, why would you put that in it? You want to put your best foot forward, so you're not going to put a scene of that. You're going to put a scene of her, I don't know, in the middle of some tense situation where she's more than capable of as an actress, that's for sure. And I don't know, like she needs a brush. I mean, what's the deal in her hair? I was like,
Gray, the starship is the USS Athena.
okay,
So anyway,
whatever.
you can carry on.
So that's my quickie. I'm cringing when these parts come up every time, and especially since I keep thinking legacy at the back of my head, and stuff. So yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know, man. I mean, the very very last scene you see Paul Giamatti, which is another great actor. And basically, I think he only did this because they asked him, and he loved Star Trek, so he did it. He's playing the villain, and why they have him whistling the Star Trek theme is beyond me. I mean that is just ridiculous. You don't whistle
So
the Star Trek theme and
you
break the
do,
fourth wall. You just
you
you
do.
just broke the fourth wall.
Yeah, Deadpool can do it. Then anyone can do
Exactly. Yeah, Deadpool's a different
it.
story though. That's always been like that. But to sit there and do it in a Trek show, I'm going like, no, you can't. You don't. No, that can't, I must have heard it wrong. I had to go back and listen again. I'm going like, oh, come on. I just. That's about all I can say, man. I'm just not happy.
Feel a tiny bit better.
Sorry.
You feel a tiny bit better after that.
Yeah,
Even a
not
little
much
bit,
though.
yeah. Oh, well, if it's a couple of percent, we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
take it.
I'm the type of guy that has splinters on my backside because I try to sit in the fence, even if I've got strong opinions in either way. I'm not a massive fan of Alex Kurtzman's Star Trek, but I always go in with an open mind because I am of a later generation of Star Trek, so I didn't grow up with the original, but I didn't even grow up properly with TNG. It was more Voyager that was my jam. In fact, that's my favourite series. But I've watched a lot of them, and I've watched a lot of the older stuff as well. And the concept of Starfleet Academy was always fascinating for me, if it was done right, to see what would happen with all these youngsters, because Deep Space Nine, everyone at the start was like, "This is not going to work. Like, you can't have a Star Trek series on a space station. It just will not work." Ends up being absolutely fantastic, especially later on, because Babylon 5 wrote the book and that showed it could be done, of course. So they went in and done it, and they done a good job at it. For me, after seeing that trailer, I am looking forward to it more than I did initially beforehand. Is there going to be teen angst? Is there going to be drama? Yeah, I've got a funny feeling there will be. I don't think we're going to get around that. However, I'm trying to look at the bigger picture, and I'm looking at all the little details you are as well. I'm looking at Legacy, not the actual series, because we would kill for that, but Star Trek, the Legacy in general. I'm looking at the current environment it's set in, 32nd century, which always fascinated me after Discovery because those starships are absolutely fantastic. Um, on top of that, I'm looking forward to seeing Bob Picardo back as the Doctor, which is absolutely fantastic. I want to know what's happened to him in the meantime, because in the meantime, he wasn't around. We've got to presume. Let's say that he was deactivated for a while, and someone put his little mobile emitter in a drawer and forgot about him, and then they dig
Okay.
him out one day, and it's like, "There you go, Bob."
And you
But
notice he's aged because I don't have the money to de-age him every episode, so
it's
he's
not it's
already
not
older.
it's not practical to de-age someone every episode just for the
Right.
sake of continuity. It's too much money. It's easy to explain why he's that age. John Delancey done it. He'll just want to fit in more. This series is costing an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
So it's closer to $200 million the first season, and I think that's because of a chunk of that's the sets. So season 2 will be cheaper because they've got everything built. But the first
Sure.
2 seasons are still going to average $10 million an episode, which is too much for a Star Trek series these days.
And by the
Um,
way, although I think it's going to air, there's no
but
guarantee that it's.
I've got more opinions though. I've got more
Go ahead.
opinions. Maybe there'll be a season 3. We don't know. It's too early to say at the moment. We got Jet Reno coming back as well, which is absolutely fantastic. She's the driest, wittiest, humorous person I know in all of Star Trek. Well, certainly the Discovery. She was brilliant. She was the highlight of that show for me, Jet Reno. I'm so glad she's back. So we do have some classic people there, mate. We do have, I don't know if that Starship doubles as, there was rumors that it doubles as HQ in San Francisco. I mean, we saw that with Starfleet Command. I never liked that because Starfleet Command looked ugly. I like the concept of it, I just don't like what it looked like. So I'll go in with an open mind, Gray, because like this is just a trailer. Like trailers can look so many different ways. I'm just surprised it looked a lot better than I first thought. How they're going to do a bad guy in this, I'll never know because it's about cadets. So how they actually work in a
I
bad
don't
guy
know.
that's menacing,
The bad guy's
I
going to
don't
come to
know.
the academy every so often and mess around.
Yeah, just and whistle tunes as well. We got a Klingon Jem'Hadar hybrid. That is absolutely mental. We've got a Betazoid. We got what else have we got here?
New ones too, or
Klingon
some
part
new ones.
Tellaride. We've got well, we've got Dadmiral. Dadmiral's back, baby. Oded Fier. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Admiral Vance, aka Dadmiral. In fact, no, I tell a lie. He was my VIP of Discovery. I absolutely love that guy. I'm like, he's your admiral. He's your dad. He's Dadmiral. So I'm really looking forward to that.
But they're dropping all these people in just so they can basically try to grab as many people to watch it as they can.
Of course
Um,
they are.
Especially with Ricardo because they don't really need him to be in it, but they want him to be in it because they're hoping, that people from Voyager like you are going to tune in and go like, "Oh my god!" So
Oh,
we'll see.
yeah, man. Yeah.
You remember the Breakfast Club, the movie The Breakfast Club? That's
I've
what this.
never seen
That's
it.
what this.
No.
No, well, people out there know The Breakfast Club, very famous movie of teenagers, right? Um, this is The Breakfast Club. It just dawned on me the way I was looking at some of the young characters, and I can actually pick out those characters and put them in the exact roles in The Breakfast Club. So
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
it.
for you
Uh,
guys that have seen it, you know then if you guys have seen that movie, you've got some context there to what Gray's seen. Holly Hunter is a great actress. I just don't think she'll suit this role. I don't think she will suit this role at all. I hope she
no,
proves me wrong. I really do. She plays, oh God, Nyala Aki or Ak. I'm not
stupid
sure how you
names.
pronounce that. The Chancellor of Starfleet Academy and Captain of the USS Athena. She also happens to be a long-lived half Lithianite. Basically, Strange New Worlds Pelia, the same race as her, so she'll probably have lived hundreds of years, which could be
Oh,
fascinating. That could be
that,
fascinating. Her and the Doctor could reminisce about the old days.
that's why their
Um,
hair looks like that. They both look the same. They have the same kind of hair.
yeah. So yeah, we've got that. That's coming out early next year. We also have a couple other things as well, which Strange New World season 4 teaser had Christopher Pike as a Muppet on the bridge of the Enterprise. Now we know they do quirky episodes. It looks like they're going to do this again in season 4. I am not looking forward to this, Gray.
No,
I'm guessing you're
no.
the same.
I saw that and
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe what I was looking at. It's just as bad or worse than Starfleet Academy. I see the Muppets and I'm just going like, no, please. And then I was waiting for them to see if they're going to pan the shot to see all the other people on the bridge that are all Muppets too, or something. They didn't do that, but I'm just going like, oh, come on, man. First you're singing opera and all this stuff, and now you're sitting there going to throw Muppets at us. Like, oh, it's
Yeah,
awful,
so
man.
it's basically a voice acting episode for these guys. I saw Melissa Navaya, who is oh, we saw her recently. She had the post-traumatic stress syndrome in Strange New Worlds.
Oh, Ortega.
Ortega, thank you, mate. Yes, we
Yeah,
see her. I see
Ortega.
a picture of her as a Muppet as well. Uh, I'm not looking
Great.
for this is ridiculous, guys. I can
Yeah.
understand you doing the horror genre, right? I can understand you doing different things to mix up a little bit, but this is why Strange New Worlds is a very mixed bag for me. There's some brilliant episodes and there's absolutely some humdingers,
Yeah.
and this is up there if that's the case. Now I need to wait to see it. It could be funny, but it's still not going. Yeah, yeah, I'm disgusted with that. I must admit. And that we don't know when that'll be. No clue. But we're only a few episodes into season 3, but it's probably going
We
to
still don't
be.
know if we're gonna get a goofy episode like that in season 3.
We don't we
Hasn't
don't
been
know.
word on
No.
that.
Season 4 will be the end of next year, possibly. Season 4's almost finished filming just now. Season 5 was renewed. It'll have 6 episodes, and that'll be 2027, I'd imagine, at some point. And then we'll find out what's happening with the new deal. And last but not least, Mr. Gray, we do have Star Trek Can audio series, which could be fascinating. So we have George Takei as Sulu, coming back as Sulu, and we have Tim Russ as a young Ensign Tuvok. Have you seen the
Yeah.
YouTube teaser trailer for that, Gray? What's your
Yeah, a
thoughts?
couple times actually. I don't really. I'm neither here nor there with it. It's kind of like I think it's interesting that they're trying it. I don't like some of the voice acting that I heard. I didn't mind Takei, although Takei has sounded better before. I mean, the guy is getting pretty old, but it was okay. And then I heard the guy doing Khan. He's awful. I mean, he's trying to imitate Khan as we used to know him more or less from the original series in the movie, and it ain't coming off, man. It does not sound good. And then there's some other actor, I don't know what it was, playing some kind of part, and she sounded like coming out of some bad Star Trek game. So I don't know, man. I'm not, And again, I keep
Mm.
on thinking, okay, so you're doing this. I'm not knocking the fact that you want to try to do something new, but I keep thinking you could have used the money towards something else that would have been better. A
Um,
different series, anything.
I don't have a problem them
Yeah.
trying different things as long as it's within kind of Star Trek realms of, common sense. For example, not Muppets. This, unlike you, I'm in the middle. I'm here, neither here or there. I'll
Yeah.
wait to listen to it and see what's what. The difficult thing with an audio series is, unlike a normal video series, you're only got the voice. So in a way, your job as a voice actor is even more difficult than on the screen, the big screen,
Yeah.
because you've only got the audio to listen to. So your audio has to be shit hot. And it's probably not going to be with this guy playing Can. I mean, don't get wrong, Tim Russ, you just need to play a Vulcan, which is basically dull as hell. I mean, that's pretty easy to do. So, fine. Takai, I'm looking forward to hearing more of him. He is getting on, and your voice does go a bit older. You get, it's, for example, Gray probably used to sound really sexy about 20 years ago, and look what's happened to him now. So these things happen. These things happen. Joking.
And I can do George
Um,
Takei. Oh my.
oh my. September the 8th for the audio series, wherever you get your audio podcast from. I don't know if it's free or not. If it's an audio platform, they'd have to put it through something like an Apple
Yeah.
podcast where there's a charge. I'd imagine that'd be free, but I don't know. But yeah, so far so good. That's all we've got at the moment. There might be more in Star Trek Day, and if there is, we'll kind of come back for that. But you and I,
Yeah, they're
Mr.
off to a good
Gray,
start, wouldn't don't you think?
yeah, a mixed. Like I say, I don't mind. I'm looking forward to Academy. I must admit, I'm getting in with an open mind. I'll
It's
see
because we're
what
starved for
happens.
Star Trek. That's the problem. We're starved for Star Trek. So it's almost like, okay, I'll watch it because,
Well,
you
it's
know.
not just that for me. No, no, I do go in with an open mind, but I said that at the start. I put a caveat at the start that I
Hmm.
think as the host, I have to try and be a bit more sit on the fence and let other people have more of an opinion either way. I'll give my opinion, but then I try and go, okay, this is the good, but here's the bad to it, just to try and give a balanced opinion. But yeah, we'll see. Like, we'll have to wait until it comes out early next year. We've got a while to wait, so we won't worry about it at the moment. They'll probably show more on Star Trek Day, and they do. We'll bring that to you. But we'll wrap up there, Gray. Just a little kind of opinion
Okay.
piece on the new Star Trek content, and we will be back very, very soon. So until then, say goodbye to people, Mr. Gray.
Goodbye. Live long and prosper.
See you later, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.